And we're back. Uh, at this point, it's been 4 days, so the guitar's had time to kind of acclimate. I worked on a nut a little bit and got the action pretty close. Now it's time to start kind of like slowing down so that I don't go too far. But if I do go too far, I could always kind of correct that. I know how to correct that now. So. Uh, all this, I'm not using not too many specialty tools. So you could do this on a budget and get this done if you buy a guitar like this that has really high action. You could on an acoustic. If I could do it, you can do it. If I could do it, you could do it. I just figured this out. Hey, I and a lot of you have shown me how to do this stuff. So, I got to thank the people who make the videos that I watch to, for me to learn to do these things for myself. So thanks to all of you who have taught me. Uh, it right now it's just too much to really uh, too many people to thank. So I just want to say, just across the board, just thank you for all the information in order for me to be able to learn to do these things. And now I've got me a little a collection of tools and knowledge, and I don't know, maybe I might end up start doing some stuff to make some money with this. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get back to this. Leo James, 10 body acoustic. As this sits right now, and now that I get the action low, I'm absolutely loving this guitar. All right. Um, um, so, but still, like I said before, I still kind of have a little bit of an issue, or a little bit of a concern, I should say, with it. Is surrounding the pickup, and I have, since I've lowered the action, I have not had it connected to an amp. I'll save that for later. I want to get the action down. I want to try to get it intonated properly. I might take it somewhere to have them intonated. So, because I'm not quite versed on all that stuff yet. Um, but I might try to watch a few videos and to try to learn to do it for myself. So I don't have to take it to nobody else. Skittles, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Skittles. All right, come on. Come on. I want to say hi. Come on up. Say hi. Say hi, Skittles. Say hi, Skittles. Say hi. Say, yeah, I got my thing. I got my thing. I got my thing in my mouth. I'm going to carry it with me wherever I go so nobody else gets it. I'm very stingy in that way. Nobody can touch it. No way, no how. See, watch. See, I'm trying to grab it from her. Nah, okay. Back to the guitar. Now let me turn this around. Let me show you where I'm kind of getting with this. All right, here. Let me put you down. Kind of like so we can all see. All right. If I can get set up there just right up there. All right. Now this is, I still got to take the action down some, but I'll push down here just to show you, because this You see how close this is to that pickup? They give you some kind of a, let me see, I'll try to give you a little bit of a, maybe something to kind of see. I could just use my gauges. Let me get my gauges. Where's it at? It's in there somewhere. I've had it out. Yeah. I know. I'm all discombobulated with stuff. They may not be over here. They might be over there. Hold on. I know what I could use. Fret Guru. Okay. I'm back. The Fret Guru. Let's use the Fret Guru. Alright. Let's see. Right now, the Fret Guru cannot fit under there. Also, with this pickup, I don't know if you can see this, but there seems to be kind of like a kind of a bit of a bowing effect in the pickup where these edges are actually higher than the middle part of the pickup. So there is that. But to let you know that, yeah. Now we'll get a good look at this. When you press it down here, yeah, you can still see a little bit of space, and we'll just get it down to touch that pickup. Show you. Right there, that's right on that pickup. So I don't have much much more room on that side to work with. I could probably bring it down just a bit. But another concern I have is how will this affect the tuning when I have this thing tuned up? You know, through the amp and all that. Because if this is affecting the tuning at all, don't matter what I do down here to get everything right, it'll still be wrong because of the string being so close to the pickup, because the pickup will pull that string down even closer and cause everything to go sharp. So also after sitting with the guitar, and this is really in depth, and this has been 4 days, I think there could be a little bit of an angle, more of a raise this up in the body a little bit, just a tad bit higher. I don't think that this would be as much of an issue without, just because of how this pickup is, I would say maybe this is just a, I'm hoping to be constructive, have constructive criticism here. All right, I'm not trying to bash you. I'm not trying to be hard on you or anything else. Um, I'm just trying to show you a flaw so that hopefully you can correct it. You know what I'm saying? You know, this neck right now is straight. Hold on. Let me do something here. Oh, it's over here. No guitars are being harmed in this video. Well, hopefully not anyway. Let's see. Let's see if I can't get this. At the 12th fret. We're at the 12th fret here. Alright. Now I'm going to do this whole deal. Right? And show you where the neck is at. So I got a little bit of, and this was in a severe back bow, right? By the way. But now I got that just right there. So the neck is pretty straight, right? So you can hear that tap. It's right where it's supposed to be. But also, I am putting a little bit of pressure on it, so that could be having an effect. But you see just how far that string's dropping now. I still got to bring it down to about there. It'll still ring nice and clear, right? If I could get the string to getting down to about right there on this side. Now let's look at the E up here. Let's move this back a little bit. Now I got you on the stand. All right. Because this is a nice guitar, and I do like it, and I'm loving it. So, a good review. Good review. That's more at an angle. And I will see it. So I'll have to take you off the stand here and get it just right. And get it set up just right. And see where that Big E is at. And relative to how much room I have with this Big E. Yeah, I could come down quite a bit on here. You got plenty of room here. If I get down about right there, that'd be good. But see, like I said, this pickup here, whether it makes any difference or not, I don't know. But there is a bit of a swoop where it's kind of like sunken in the middle part of this pickup. Because generally the pickup, usually, I mean, right, talking about a pickup, if it's a single coil, I'm assuming that this is probably maybe a single coil pickup with the piezo down here, right? The thing has to go with in the arc of the strings, right? The pole pieces, in other words, have to go with the arc of the radius of the fretboard, right? Of the fretboard, of the bridge, and of the nut. Will that have an effect on here? I don't know. I won't know that until I get it down to where it needs to be, where I want it, and I'm hoping that if I uh, bring this side down a little bit, that might help this side alleviate a little bit of that. Because that's what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. Because I think this is about as low as it's going to go. I could probably get it down a little bit lower, but not by much. Let's see. So, I mean, but I've had this guitar tuned to standard pitch, and it sounds okay, but you definitely hear the fact that the sound is not going very far. It's just hitting the back and then bouncing back out. You could hear that, right? But when you tune even a half step lower, this is what come out. And now, and reason I do these strings is because I got these tuned down to a half step down. You know, Van Halen, stuff like that. And I got this one dropped D or D. Now listen to this thing. And these are still the old strings on it. I have not changed the strings on this yet. I still got work to do on this nut, so I'm going to use these strings that's on here to get the action to where I want it, and then I'll change the strings, and then I'll do a more of a proper demo on this thing. So that's what I'm going to end up doing, and I'll come back to let you know how it comes out.